Aha, the video is stayed there. Hello boys and girls. I'm not sure if this is live yet. Let's just see if YouTube bursts into life. Oop. Live now. I know it's live now, I just clicked on it. Why have you not burst into life? Ah, I see you. You have burst into life. Okay, one person watching. That's me. Let's see if the video works. Well, it must be because I'm jiggling about. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello and welcome to another fun-filled and no doubt extremely exciting video. It's me. Hello, me. How are you? Well, I hope. Checking you out, building a div idea from scratch. Indeed I am, sir. Indeed I am. How are you doing, John? I hope you're well. And John is correct. I have a blank PCB. I have a bag full of components, and we're going to glue it all together and see if it catches fire. I'm fine. How are you? Yes, I'm good. Thank you. Tired, but I'm good. As is the usual case. Now then, I have received a ZX Spectrum ID device with a bag of parts and 0 instructions. But I have printed out a high-res photo of where all the parts go, and that may be all I use. However, I'm just looking at the transistors, and I hope all the transistors are the same. Good evening, sir. How are you? Let me just check out the transistors. You might see a bright light shining on screen. We have a BC337. Okay. BC337. We have a F199. Okay, that's obviously another problem. And we have another BC337. Okay, so we have two 337s. That's interesting. I'm fine, thanks. Now this looks interesting. Don't get too excited. This is an F. What is it? An F199. Hello. Is it possible to know the price of the parts, please? Just to have an idea what we're talking about. Thank you. Best of luck on the assembly. Okay, the cost of parts. Can I tell you exactly how much they are? Let me see if it's on my phone still. The whole kit, believe it or not, came from Russia, and it was delivered in about 2 weeks. I think it's from, where's it from? Does it sell my retro? Oh, I don't remember now. Hang on. But it's not expensive. Sell my retro. Hang on. Let me do. Can you fill me in on what it is? Hello there, sir. Yes, can I fill you in on what it is? It is an IDE device for a ZX Spectrum computer. And what it will do is it will allow you to plug into the ZX Spectrum an IDE device, whether it be a CF card or an hard drive, a CD-ROM, or whatever else you like. But basically it's just to give the ZX Spectrum a hard drive. But it does more than that. It allows you to use custom ROMs. It adds all kinds of fun features, like a file manager. Hopefully, once I build it, I might be able to show it running. But let's not get too carried away. What is it? It is a ZX Div IDE. And my phone has spell checked that for me to make an indescribable word. Okay. I'm not sure where I got it from. Well, I know where I got it from. Now that's awesome. It is quite awesome. I wish I could tell you lots of information about it, but like I say, it's 2 or 3 weeks ago when I bought this thing, and I did look at quite a few, and I can't remember which one I clicked on. But I think it is the earlier version, as a newer version comes with the CF card built in, or the CF adapter built in. Whereas, let me type DIY kit. As soon as I see it, I'll remember it. DIY kit. So it was Sell My Retro. I thought it was. Yes, it's from Sell My Retro, and it was $27. $27.99 something. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it is. It's a fixed price listing. It's for the Div IDE 5.7C. It is a kit. Where's my camera? I'm pointing the phone at the camera in a very poor fashion, so I do apologise. Come on, camera. There's a delay, so I'm waiting for the camera to show up, for the phone to show up. Well, that's a complete waste of time. Oh no, there it is. Anyway, Sell My Retro, and it's $27.99. And it's great. We have a schematic layout that you can click on, which realistically I should have printed off before I started. But that's okay, it's on my phone. What I need to know is, really, looking at the kit, everything is self-explanatory, pretty much, apart from the transistors. So let's have a look where the transistors go, and we'll probably put those on first while I still remember. So the schematic. The schematic is lots of lines. Lines. Right, let me try and find the transistors. Where are the transistors? What's that? That's an LED, resistor. What pad is it? T3. Okay, that makes sense. That's nice, because everywhere they're about 60 or 79 euros. Yeah, but that'll be a fully assembled bit of kit, is it? It's quite a simple build. If you've got a soldering iron and an hour spare, you can build it yourself. Let me find where the hell are the transistors? Must have some. Jumper. I'm just flicking through the schematic on my phone, so please apologise my seeming lack of T1. Okay, T1 is 337. So looking at the board, I think you can see the board. That's T3 in the middle. Okay, T1 is near the edge connector. So T1 is a 337. So while we're here, let me get the light out again so I don't have to put my glasses on. What's that? That's the 199. That's a 137. And that one, if I can manage to pick it up with my fat fingers, that is a 337. So I need, T1 is a 337. So T1, I'm going to drop the light on the floor. T1 is this one with T1 written on it, obviously. So we'll pop that into there before we do anything. Okay, so T1 goes there. So that's T1 in position. Excuse me. And find T2. T2 is also a 337. Okay. Well, that's pretty straightforward. So T1 and T2 are 337s. So we'll pop those two in there, and we know they live there. So the last one has to be T3. Let me find it on the schematic though, because I'm interested. I like to know what things are. T3, okay, should be a BF199. And that is exactly what it is. Can you please keep the light on if possible? It's a bit dark. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if that's any brighter. I didn't think about this very clearly. I'm a little bit tired. I just sort of picked it up and thought I'd do it. If I'd thought on, I could have... is that light any better? So this, what are we doing? Forgotten already. T3, aren't we? T3 BF199. Okay. TF is a BF199. So these are shaped. So you copy the shape. They're flat-sided transistors. Flat-sided. I've plugged it in the wrong way around already. Bloody knob. Yeah, the last time I videoed one of these, I did it with a video camera, and it's a little bit easier to see. So I do apologise. It's not very professional, but there you go. So there they are, the 3 transistors in place. So that's how we'll start, simply because that's what I'm looking for. So if I leave that page open on my phone, I can come back to it. I doubt this will be up and running tonight, but you never know. We might have to plug it in and try it. I've already connected the Spectrum up, as you can see. It's running in the background. So we'll put that there. I expect things to go wrong, as they always do. So we'll solder this on. Oh, I'm getting feedback for the soldering iron. I've never noticed that before. See, the internet's working well as usual. Good old YouTube. Or BT, I suppose. I can't blame YouTube. I'll blame BT for having such a crap internet connection. Okay, so there are the transistors on. We'll cut the remaining legs off so I don't stab myself. Forgive me for being a little bit clumsy. Quite tired. What I intend to do is to plug in or connect. Well, first of all, I'm going to have a drink of tea first before we get too carried away. Ah, splendid. Okay, so they are the transistors. Can you see them? Oh, I'll just let the camera catch up a little bit. There's quite a delay from doing this sort of thing. Bet you can't see now, can you? But there's a transistor there. And there. 3. Well, there could possibly be 2 there, but I can't see. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's capacitor. 6, 7, 8. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 capacitors. Ooh, the internet's running superbly. So it doesn't really matter. These are non-polarized, so they can go anywhere. So we'll put them all the same way. The writing looking at me. I'm not sure if this stream's completely failed. If it has, I shall turn it off and I'll go down and turn the internet off and back on again. Shall I? Is it ever going to come back? Will it ever work ever again? Who knows? Well, my capacitor is short. I have a spare. I do have a spare. Oh, there's one. I've missed one. Stupid. Nope. You broke the internet. Yeah, sorry, it's slow. It's slow. Hang on. I'll turn. Why am I speaking so slowly? I'll turn the router off and back on again, and I'll be back in. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hang on a second. Is it working now, this thing? Doesn't seem to be. Right, hang on.